Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly tarot reading with me, Raphael Ray from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. So, Mercury goes direct on the 5th or 6th of this month. Keep an eye out for that, and over the next over the next sort of 3 days, this is going to be giving you, I've created a video just before. It's deeply personal, it's real, it's honest, it's very open. I know a lot of you empaths will feel a lot of what I was talking about in it. It is deeply personal, and if that's not your thing, then maybe steer clear, but there's some gems in there that I feel like everybody needs to know, certainly about the next 3 days, and the energies that are taking place, so that you get the most out of what is taking place right now. So, what is the destiny of this week? I would like to call into both of these decks all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I hope that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So Pisces, what is in store for you this week? Obviously we've got a full moon as well in your sign. This is going to be a power week for you guys, and a lot of people are like, oh, you know, because of the Neptune thing, people are going to get lost in it all, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, you know, we've already had enough intensity as it is. Can we not just have something nice for a while? The full moon is the peak experience, it's the culmination of everything, and you know, it's when the moon is at her fullest, when she's given all of her natural innate potential. And you know, it's a full moon in your sign that gives you strength, it gives you power, and it also gives you one wish. If you can have one wish, because there's a full moon in every sign throughout the year, but only once, this is your time. If you could have one wish this year, or for the next 12 months ahead, what would it be? What is the wish that you most hope for? On the night of the full moon this week, make that wish and just wait for it to be granted. So the destiny of this week is interesting. She keeps coming up, and this is probably like the third or fourth sign out of this set of readings that the High Priestess has come up. It's going to be secrets across the board this week coming forward. This is going to be people divulging information that they either haven't wanted to or haven't known how to share. This is you being privy to information that people probably, you know, kind of like those slips of the tongue. It's like, oh shit, I probably wasn't supposed to say that, but it just kind of slipped out. This is you getting a glimpse of pieces of the puzzle that you wouldn't usually be privy to in the workplace, with friends, with family. You know, use this power wisely. As I said to the other water sign. Oh, that's interesting, because Scorpio was the other sign just previously that had this card, and there was one other, and I'm just wondering if it was Cancer. How interesting would that be, that all three of the water signs got the... So the High Priestess is Cancer. She represents the moon as well, you know, the biggest celestial body that has the most to do with you guys, apart from Neptune, of course. And the interesting thing about the High Priestess is, like I said, she's hidden things coming to light, she is secrets being revealed, but she also represents the mysteries of life. She also represents the innate spirituality, the innate intuition within each person. She talks about all of that intuition coming forward. Pay attention to your dreams this week, especially on the night of the full moon, the night before, the night of, and the night after the full moon. You know, the full moon happens in 3 stages, just like the moon itself: the maiden, the mother and the crone. The maiden is when it is growing into its fullness. The mother is when it is at its fullness, it's the peak. The crone is when it is waning, when it is leaving behind. So the growing full moon, should I say the waxing full moon, talks about when it's just getting, you know, it's that surge of power that's pushing forward. The full moon itself is the peak experience, it is the all of everything, and the waning full moon is when the wave is cresting. You know, and if you think about it like that, as in that sort of arch, if you can ride that energy and put your wish out at just the right point of the full moon, that's your wish fulfillment coming in. Use this power wisely. You know, the secrets that are revealed to you, some of them are going to be very, very deeply personal. And I say this because the full moon that happens in Pisces You know, Pisces is the deep house, it's the 12th house, it's the hidden, it's the past, it's the deep, it's the dark. You know, this is people divulging things that they've held on to for a very, very long time, and probably yours is the sign that people are going to divulge most to. So I would say use that power very, very wisely, because if you use it selfishly or nefariously to help, or rather to hurt or to hinder people, it will come back to you. And I promise you that, Pisces. Be very, very careful with how you utilise this energy, because it is not one to be toyed with. Remember, karma is a very real law, and she will bite you on the arse if you use this in the wrong way. What is the best way that you achieve all of this? What is the best direction for you to take with the power that you are given this week? Judgment. Okay, amazing. So Judgment represents the blast from the past. It talks about Sagittarius. It talks about the ability to see things that we thought were done, things that we thought were over, things that we thought we'd dealt with or let go, come surging back right up from the deep, from the dredge, you know, and it comes up to the forefront, to the surface, to be looked at, to be observed, and then to be let go. In this case, check out the Mercury video, and I think you'll get what I'm talking about. The Judgment card, the way that you best achieve dealing with these secrets is just knowing that the things that come up, some of it will be answers that you've been waiting for quite a long time, certainly in terms of personal relationships. And this is really interesting. So the High Priestess is number 2 in the Major Arcana. The Judgment card is number 20. Simplify, because it's numerology, gives you the number 2. So you've got a double hit of this energy. So firstly, you've got the 2, which represents partnership, diplomacy, interaction between people, businesses, interaction between partners. You know, it's the light, the dark, the good, the bad, the balance. It's the intuition, the 2 pillars of the High Priestess. And then you've got these 2 together, which is 22. The master builder, the ability to create what it is that you want and make something tangible out of it. I wouldn't be surprised if this week somebody gives you a leg up on the work or study ladder, or gives you information that helps you get ahead in some way, shape or form. Like I said, as long as you're using it to the best of your and the brightest of your possible ability for all involved, you will be going the right way. Let me know how it plays out. I wish you an abundance of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance itself. Have an amazing week. Let me know how it plays out for you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. I would be eternally grateful if you did. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so on the email address below. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can also do so. We would love you forever for it, but of course it is totally your choice. Also, to the continued subbies, I love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support, always. For those of you just passing through, I hope you found something that resonated with you. And for those of you that are new subbies, welcome to Radiant Reality. It's amazing to have you. Thank you all so much. Take care, and I will see you soon.